Hey there, YouTube Mafia. So today I'm going to upload a few videos that we had from a last trip we had out to Hatfield. It was on the Ivy Branch Trail System. This is not the typical way that I'm going to be uploading videos, but I wanted to get some content out for you guys and some stuff I had on my phone and some other devices. And I just wanted to have something out so that you guys see it. So don't be too harsh on this. It's not the typical way that we're going to be doing this, but I just figured it's something to entertain you guys and get some videos out for you. Alright guys, so I'm just going to narrate a little bit of this, do a little bit of voiceover on this. So we started off from our camp and we just did a little bit of riding on some Outlaws here. It's just some crude video that we had. I figured I'd put together in a little bit of a area for you guys. There's going to be a few different views between my YXZ and my friend's Razor, and it's going to be over 2 days. It's going to be a few different things. Include some pictures in here as well, and not just the videos, to try to give you an idea of where we were at and what we were going through. So these are pretty cool trail systems we had. They are not maintained, they're 100% Outlaws. We had a blast on these Outlaw Trails. There I am, we found a nice little donut shop on top of a hill, and then we continued on riding. Anybody that's been to the Hatfield knows that these trails are just ravines on each side usually. And they're just raw along the edge of those ravines, and they're pretty cool trails. A lot of scenic views there too. You can see the state of these trails. That's how we know they're Outlaws. No maintenance really done on them at all. There's going to be quite a few trees you'll see me clipping, and my buddy clipping with his Razor as well. So those trails led to this pretty cool tunnel that we ended up in. It was just, we were trying to duck the rain. We found this tunnel. It was pretty cool, and we wanted to just explore a little bit. And when we got to the other side, we found this pretty cool, I'm assuming drainage hill is what you'll see him going up here in a couple photos of what the hill looked like. There were some weird bricks placed weird places. And we drove the whole way up, had to turn around, come back down, and went back through the tunnel because there's nowhere else to go after that. This tunnel was a very cool find for us too. We spent a good bit of time. We probably spent an hour at this tunnel just messing around, trying to find other stuff. There wasn't much around it. It was just a flat parking spot on the other side. This one under 119 down there in West Virginia. I think we were in Coal River at this point. So from here we ended up finding this tunnel, this hill up by a power substation, and we just hung out there, tried to hide from the rain for a minute, and just had some fun. This is our campground that we were at. Can't remember the name of it. It was a newer campground, very well maintained for what it was. Wasn't a whole lot going on there because there wasn't anybody there, but we had a blast there, and it was nice to have our privacy. This is some more outlaw. No, actually, these are the Ivy Branch trails that we were riding. We ended up riding down to the Ivy Branch connection, and ended up going straight from the Ivy Branch. You'll see here in a little bit. We ended up running most of those trails out in Ivy Branch. It doesn't take very long to get through Ivy Branch, maybe a couple hours. And then from there we found some more outlaws that went off Ivy Branch, and it led to this mine. This was a pretty cool mine. We drove around there for quite a while. I had a big pond in the middle, some big windy roads. Didn't really go very far. It just kind of looped back around itself, and then went back down to 119. We found this really cool water truck. It was abandoned there for a while. This hill was it was something we just found off to the side. We tried, well, I should say, my buddy with the razor, he tried with his daughter. They kept going, they kept bottoming out. You'll see them try a few times. Eventually they did make it. I did not get it on camera though.
One more time, you should have it.
You'll hear me encouraging him a little bit, try and tell him to hit it harder, back up, get a better run for it. Alright, so after the third or fourth time, he gave up, and I decided I'd show him what the YT could do. We gave her a little launch control, and right up and over. Here's a couple little fun pictures that we took while we were out on the trails. Nothing real big. That was me on a stomp and another picture of the range. This hill right here is what we call Keith's mistake. He mistakenly came up us after it rained. He's made it in the past. You can't tell from the video or really the pictures after, but this is a straight up and down hill climb. Whenever I'm standing on it, I'm standing with my feet sideways just to keep myself on the hill. I'm standing straight up and down. Here's some videos. We ended up having to winch him the entire way down the hill because the front tires wouldn't stay on the ground. The pictures don't do it justice on how bad this was. This hill was insane. You'll even see a little pan at the end I do here. We ended up using 10 straps and his entire winch cable. And the hill still went for probably another half mile over the top. Right here's the pan. This is me sitting down trying to get an idea of how steep this hill was. It was insanely steep. Right about there is where he was stuck, and that's where we had to winch him down from. He was about 20 feet in front of that rock that I just zoomed in on. And then that was only half the hill. The other half of the hill, we came up and down with no issues. Right here, this little ledge that we've been sitting on, I went up and down there 3 or 4 times. Well, I hope you enjoyed all those videos that we had from our Ivy Branch trip down to Hatfield. Uh, we're planning on a new trip here beginning of November. I'll have some content on that out very shortly. Also going to be doing some local riding up here in Pennsylvania. And I'll try to get some videos of that as well. And I'm also going to have some other videos that should be coming in the meantime. Just normal wear and tear, some walk around stuff, and just going over the machines and how I have them set up, including the toy hauler and my tow rig. So please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching the videos.